Say that again.
We have a very exciting match getting ready to happen here.
Oh yeah, you think so?
Yep, our house pro, Dave the Wave HEMMAH, is
He's gonna play Jim Burt.
yep, one of the house pros that I beat when I first came here to Hard Times in 1995 in a wheelchair versus bar stool match.
Yeah. Hey, is this an even race? An even race to 4? All right. From the one lost side. All right, enjoy this match, guys. From the one lost side, Dave HEMMAH versus Jim Burt. Jim Burt's breaking. We're playing 9-ball, folks. 9-ball is the game, folks. We only play 9-ball around here. 9-ball's the game. The game is 9-ball, folks. Mister. And it's a race to 4. This is from the one lost side of the monthly 9-ball tournament from Hard Times Billiards. We're in Bellflower, California. This tournament happens every month. This tournament's 31 years. Well, it's in its 31st year now. And we got our old house pro, Dave HEMMAH. He's seated right now, waiting for Jim to break. And they're already, like, joking and farting around with each other. I'm sitting here with Gico. What's up, Gico?
Oh, not a whole heck of a lot, Dan, and hello to the people that are in the chat room that have been with us for the one pocket last night and 9-ball tournament today. Dave the Wave HEMMAH
Yes, hello.
has been an excellent player. He used to give free pool lessons on Tuesday nights here back in the day.
Yeah, that was Dave, and he still gives lessons, even though it's not officially on every Tuesday. You know, he helps everybody out with his game, whoever needs help. But right now, Dave needs a little help. He's hooked himself behind the 8-ball. He's shooting at the 2, and I don't know how he's going to get there. This is a really small window to hit the 2-ball. Oh, he hit the rail first. So no rail means ball in hand for Jim Burt.
So when you bank and it doesn't connect with the ball but hits the rail and then the other ball doesn't connect with the rail, it's a foul?
Yeah, something has to hit a rail after you hit the object ball. It doesn't matter if it's the object ball or another ball or even the cue ball, but something has to hit a rail or it's a foul. Ball in hand should make this rack a lot easier. A couple things to think about here. The 7 passing the 8-ball. I'm not sure if that goes. And he might want to think about playing the short side of the 7 somehow. And I think where the 5 and the 6 are, he might be able to play the short side of the 7 to play for the side pocket. But if it passes the 8, then there's no problem, really, unless he gets on the wrong side of the 7. Should be okay here. This is a finesse shot. It's very easily missed by novices like ourselves.
Yep.
You got to play this kind of like table speed, and yeah, it's a very difficult shot to hit perfectly. And Jim knows it. He's a little frustrated. You can tell. He's been warming up, though, so I don't think he's going to be totally cold in this match.
You know, I don't know if all the tables are as tight as table 1 here, but how difficult is it to come from a 9-foot table that's not as tight as the live stream table here and to try to perform at your best?
It's very difficult. I mean, you've got to adjust, you know. I mean, for players like you and me, it is difficult. It forces you to focus harder on the contact point of the shot. Forces you to focus on your fundamentals, your stroke, your stance, your aim, everything.
And Dave has elected to go for his jump cue to try to get to the 5.
Yeah, well, he got bad position there. He shot the
Yeah.
6, and he's jumping. Woo!
And
Oh,
he
what
made
a
it.
shot.
He shot.
With shape, Chico, with shape.
Yeah, he shot the 4 first and then ended up in a bad situation, but he turned his bad situation into a positive.
You mean he turned lemons into lemonade,
Yeah.
Chico?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. And one thing that Dave HEMMAH and I always joked about, when you can get a table dialed into a match and play your game and let your game come to you, there's no reason why you can't win.
No, there's no reason. I mean, it's just a matter of being in, we talk about the zone in sports, finding the zone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was a nice jump.
It sure was.
And that jump earned him a game 1. Jim hands him the rack.
And I also heard that that Dave has won multiple titles. Is that right?
Dave HEMMAH's resume, as long as it is quite old because he pool took a back seat in his career for quite some time. He actually ended up becoming like a referee as well. And
he's also a family man.
Yes, he is a family man, married with, I think his daughter is now 13 years old.
Mm-hmm. A really beautiful break, and the one landed in the side pocket on the break, and now is the 2 makeable from that position there, Dan?
I don't see why not, Chico.
And have you? I know I've had my share of matches with Dave HEMMAH, but do you have any stories about playing with Dave HEMMAH that you'd like to share?
Yeah, two times in particular. I've played Dave many times. I used to play the Sunday regularly here, the Sunday tournament, and then I've also played him in other tournaments as well. I played him in the finals of the 2500 added Big Alamo tournament, and I actually beat him.
Uh-huh.
I didn't think I was going to win that tournament because I knew I was playing Dave HEMMAH. And he's one of those guys you really want to beat, After losing to him time after time after time, you start to build a little bit of resistance, and you're not as scared anymore. So I kind of went into that tournament with Dave thinking I would lose, but knowing that if I just kept playing the right shot, who knows what could happen, So I ended up beating him in this tournament. I think it was like the finals was like 9-6 or something. And there was another time, though, when I was beating him 4-0 here at Hard Times.
Mm-hmm.
And he ran 4 racks on me, kept me in my chair. And I think it was going to be the first time I would ever beat Dave HEMMAH. It was a race to 5 or 6. He had to go to 6. I had to go to 5. I was basically on the hill. He ran 4 racks on me. Then he breaks dry and leaves me hooked. I give him ball in hand, and he ends up running out racks number 5 and 6, and he beats me 6-4. Dave HEMMAH's a champion. Trust me. He just, like many pool players, Jim BURT just overjumped that 4 ball.
Yeah, he came up dry.
Like many pool players, sometimes our ships pass, our ships sail due to other instances, other circumstances in life, and with the lack of opportunity in life, And sometimes, you don't win everything in pool. It's hard amongst the competition.
And I guess my last question for you is, because I don't know, I never asked him, but how did Dave come up with the nickname Dave the Wave HEMMAH?
Surfing, probably. I think he lived down near Torrance, which is close to the beach.
Yeah.
So, Huntington Beach, or I think that's where he lived. I'd have to ask him the true story about who it was that named him Dave the Wave. Maybe somebody in our chat room will know. It's a good question, Jico.
And the way he's playing right now, he's forcing Jim to really think about where he wants to leave the cue ball for the 8 after he makes the 7, if it's doable.
Well, it certainly is doable, and I think if he can bring his cue ball where it is now, he's fine. A diamond or so lower, he's still okay. But Jim has to use I think a little bit more draw on this shot than normal in order to flatten out the ball a little bit before it hits that first rail. A little outside draw. Here we go. Yeah, the draw came in nicely. A good bounce, and he's perfect. Jim knows that shot. I mean, it's kind of like, when you're playing a pattern. You know you need to get on the right side of the ball, and you know how to get there.
And Dave gives up the game to him.
Concedes the game.
Yep.
1-1, folks. They're old friends. I mean, you can see these guys are talking to each other. They're talking about the happy hour later.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what they're talking about. They're talking about the table, probably.
I've had my share of matches with Dave HEMMAH, and there have been times where I've had to beat him with a 3-9 combination once, a 5-9 combination twice, and got him with a 1-9 combination in the upper right-hand corner a few times, and he said, after playing you a few times, I'm not sure if I want to play you anymore. And so once in a while, when I see him during, the week and there's no tournament, I'm like, hey, Dave, come on, let's play some 9-ball, a race to 4. And he's like, no, I need to save my energy so that when I go home to my family, I won't be so tired.
Yeah. This game will take a lot out of you, You need a lot of stamina.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jim's down on the ball. He's shooting at the 2. Pocket speed, I think, so that he can wrap his cue ball around the 9 and play shape for the 3. But a shot like that is so difficult with that distance because you have to basically shoot at pocket speed, and that's a tall order for a guy his age. He's around my age, and our eyes aren't the same as they used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Another story about Dave, I'll tell you. Today, he was up 5-1 against somebody, and he ended up losing.
Wow.
Yeah. So, you can put that in your pipe and smoke it. Even the guys like Dave. That's why he's on the one-loss side. And he wouldn't tell me who it was that beat him either. I said, who beat you? He said, you know who beat me? Dave HEMMAH beat me.
Yeah. When he says something like that, he goes, "The other person didn't beat me. I beat myself."
Yeah, yeah.
And the great Al
Look at this
Romero
shot.
from Romero Custom Cues that lives in Sacramento right now with his son used to say, "You don't need to challenge anybody. The best challenger is yourself."
Yeah, when you're playing yeah, it's like they say, don't play your opponent, play the table.
Hmm. Al Romero and I used to come in here before it opened, and he used to say, and I was 25 back then when I first met Al, and he used to say, "Whatever you do, if I can give you one piece of advice, never challenge a cue maker that makes his own cues."
Yeah. Oh, incidentally, you bring up cue makers. I want to say happy birthday to Ariel Carmelli. Ariel, it's his birthday today. Happy birthday to Ariel Carmelli, AC Custom Cues.
Okay.
Check out carmellicues.com. And thanks, Ariel, for your support in the past, for your sponsorship of the West Coast Swing events. And yeah, we did an interview with Ariel Carmelli. You can check it out on POVPOOL. Just look up the cue maker, Ariel Carmelli, or Carmelli POVPOOL. Happy birthday, buddy. Hope you're doing well. In fact, I should just give you a call a little later. Sorry to cut you off. It's just,
No, that's fine.
completely forgot about mentioning that. Been thinking about it all day at different times.
And
the
happy
day
birthday to my good friend Gigi if you're watching
And
this. too.
Gigi, yeah, Gallegas. It's her birthday today. I'm sure she probably went to Jerry's Billiards today. They're having a big tournament today. A little action that Ran Ref puts together every second and fourth Sunday, I think. Uh-oh. Jim Burt.
I know everybody has their favorites when it comes to 9-ball winners, but for some reason, I have to give the edge to Dave HEMMAH in this game.
Well, at this point, I don't know. It could go either way. I've seen Dave on good and bad days.
The only reason why I'm picking Dave because I don't know too much about Jim Burke.
Well, they ranked him up a few years ago. They ranked him up because he was beating all these guys. They ranked him back down just because he disappeared for like 2 years or 3 years. But they ranked him up. They made him play that extra game, that the pros have to play.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they made him play it.
And if you're listening on the stream from the Texas area, Kim White Newsom, the Lone Star, big shout out to you too as well, my friend. Ranked number 13 in the women's division of pool.
Pool Hall Banger asks, is Dave in his 50s? Yeah, I think we're all in our 50s now. I think Jim Burt's close to 50.
Is he gonna try to cut the five in this side, or is he gonna go for a two combo and put that seven down in the corner?
Can't. He's in trouble. He's got to shoot to the side pocket. I mean, either that or safety, but he's got to shoot to the side. What's he going to do? How's he going to get to the six? You know, that's the danger here.
That's a good question.
You know what I like? I like shooting this five ball past the seven and bring your cue ball off the side rail and hide the cue ball behind the seven. That's what I like. Play a safety.
You know, I think nine ball's the only game that I like where slop counts. And in 10 ball, you gotta call every single shot.
I don't know. I don't know why he played that. I like the safety so much better. Open shot for Jim Burt. He pulls it off. He's pretty good on the six. You just roll this into the side pocket and you'll be okay. I know it looks easy on paper.
Oh, wow. He tried to go for the nine on the side and gives Dave the game, so now I believe it's Dave's break. Dan, while you were busy typing, I just
Jim
remember.
won a game, right? 2-1.
Um, no, Dave.
Dave won that game.
Yeah, Dave won that game.
Lordy Lord. Sorry, I was chatting in the chat room about Pro Pool.
Yeah, while you were busy typing, I just remembered the name of the player that I was asking you about yesterday that won the double the last time I was here, the one pocket and the nine ball. Filipino Ricky.
Yeah. Oh, right. Right, right. Absolutely. What's going on? Why can't I hear? Okay. Yeah. Filipino Ricky was the one from the Philippines that won the one pocket and the nine ball. Double winner.
Hmm. Yeah, he's over on the action table this evening. And you know who's another good Filipino player that I didn't see this time, and he was here with you the last time I was here a few months ago was Aji, I think it was.
Who?
Aji. He stayed at your house, and we both were playing in the Thursday nine ball. He was from the Philippines.
Edgy.
Yeah, there you go,
Yeah, you
Edgy.
always say you have.
I always get his name mixed up for some reason.
Yeah, you always have trouble saying his name.
I do.
It's okay.
Looks like Jim came up dry on the six. He was trying to cut the six into the corner and got stuck on the tip, and the six ball came right back up center and left an opening for Dave HEMMAH to deal with both the six and the seven ball on the respective side pockets.
Dave looks apprehensive, even though this is, routine. But this is the stream table. It's a tougher table. It is a tougher table.
I said it yesterday. No, you said it yesterday, and I'm going to say it today. You can never have enough chalk on the pool table.
Haha. Well, I for one, I've been playing three cushion billiards a lot, and I usually carry my own chalk on me now. So I don't need that. I don't need that insurance of somebody having put chalk on the table. In fact, when you start carrying your own chalk, it actually distracts you.
Hmm. And Dave HEMMAH is on the hill, ladies and gentlemen, and Jim BURT needs 2 to tie, 3 to win. This has really been an exciting day, Dan.
Has it?
For me, it has.
uh, I'm just typing this in the chat room. I feel like some of these guys are struggling all day. You know, that's my opinion. I'm excited to be here. I always love being here. It's always nice to see these guys over and over again.
Yep, it's
You
good
know,
to
it's like my way of checking my own pulse. You know, like I get to see if I'm still alive. I'm back at hard times. I'm still alive. Hey.
yep. And one of my sisters sent me a text this afternoon, and she said, "Jico, do me a favor. Don't forget to eat your carrots. They're good for the eyes."
Yeah, they are good for the eyes. They're great for the eyes. Vitamin E, I think. Did you know that?
Well, I used to eat.
Is it vitamin E? I don't know. Maybe it's D. Maybe it's K.
I remember when I was a little guy. Every time when Bugs Bunny would come on, I would take a carrot out of the refrigerator and start eating it.
You really like carrots, huh?
Uh huh. Used to enjoy eating them raw. I would never cook them. Used to eat them raw. And looks like Dave HEMMAH left Jim Burt hooked behind the five. So
Vitamin A is what it is. Sorry.
it's okay.
Vitamin A for awesome.
Yeah. Now, what does Jim Burke have to do to get to the?
Burt. Jim Burt. Like Burt Reynolds.
Yeah. What does Jim have to do here? He's hooked behind the five, and he's trying to get to the two. So what needs to be done here?
Well, he's trying to hit the ball. Obviously, he's playing a two-railer to hit the two. He was like off by almost a diamond there. That's a tough shot to see, though. That's a really tough shot. Dave really stuck him well. He stuck him good.
Mm-hmm.
We're still talking about it. It's the kind of shot, Dave, we'll actually talk to him about that later. And
Yeah, he's a certified referee, brilliant instructor, teacher. And one thing
Yeah.
that I like about
that shot is actually like a +2 shot in billiards too. And if you understand the diamond system at all, you'll be able to see that shot a lot easier. That's why three-cushion billiards is so important.
And the thing that I like about Dave HEMMAH that I did not bring up at the beginning of the match is that Dave HEMMAH is a very well sound fundamentalist. And when he's teaching, he always talks about the importance of staying down on the shot and remembering your fundamentals. When one thing does not work, go back to what got you to where you are.
Welcome back, Commander Croc. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome to all you guys watching right now. Michael Giannini still watching. Got the pool hall banger here. Troy, New Jersey pool player. Jesse Andrews. Ronnie Leaf. Wambra. Mark Hillier's here. One of our players. Anybody want to ever ask someone about what's it like to play at Hard Times? You can ask Mark Hillier. He'll tell you. You get their take on it. Javier Bendana. Bull Monkey still here. James Brinson says hello from Lincoln City up in Oregon. D Sauce 223. Wambra. Farshid Rahmani still here. Nice to see you guys all still here. Thanks a lot. Raggy's here. He says, I'm back. LOL. You got to shout me out too. As the sun goes down in sunny Southern California.
Yep.
Field.
I don't remember the name of the group. There used to be a song called Don't Let Me Down.
The Beatles.
Yeah. And Jim gives Dave the game.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Gave Dave the game. So
Yep.
now it's 4-1.
Yeah, it was a race.
Yeah, it's over. Race to 4, one lost side.
Yep. Race to 4. Dave won it in
All right.
convincing fashion.
All right. Sorry, Jim. I know this table killed you both times.
No, it wasn't that much. I just missed the shot.
Yeah.
Can't win if you can't make them.
You can't win if you can't make them. He had you stuck on that 2-ball, too. That where you did the 2-rail kick. That was your last kind of big chance. The 2-rail kick that you missed when you were stuck behind the 5.
Oh, yeah. It was tough because it was right up against the 5. I knew I was going to probably hit the 5, too.
And the 7 was there.
Yeah.
The 7 was there, yeah.
That wasn't what lost it. I missed that 9 ball.
Yeah.
'Cause I
Missed the 9, yeah.
missed it a little.
Yeah. On this table, you miss anything a little, it's a lot. You know? All right, coming up next, Cesar Morales versus Jim Burt.
Still alive.
Yeah, but at least you're still alive. Exactly. All right, coming up, we're going to have another match shortly. Okay, good. We got a little break on this table. I need a break. I'll be back. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Keep loving pool. Oh, here we go. Two spot shots for $100. That camera right there. Wait. This camera right here. This camera right here. 2 spot shots for $100. Here we go. All right.
Uh-oh.
Yep. I mean, it's a bet, or I'm just going to give you a
Okay. We just got a...
Free roll.
It's a...
Free roll. It's a belated birthday free roll.
Okay, it's a 2-spot shot for $100, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
No catfish one. What? Wait a minute. Hey, there it is. Beat him up. Wait a minute. I gotta make it from there. Yes. Oh my God.
Okay, it's okay, my broadcast colleague is 2 spot shots for $100. Okay, 2 spot shots. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chico, and You're getting ready for a special treat here. Oh,
Hey, I can't make that ball. Richard, now your turn. 2-1. 2-1. Hey, what's up? Don't use the 9 ball. Don't use the 9 ball. Yeah, don't use a solid color ball. Shoot the 7, you'll make it. Not like that.
wow.
I suck. Oh, it's a tough shot.
It looked pretty tough from.
All right, that was a free roll. A free roll from Richard Daniel, my belated birthday present. My birthday was in July, so it wasn't a bet. It was a free roll. If I make 2 of those in a row, I get $100. There's no way I'm gonna win it. It's like, I don't know. How often do I play now? All right, what do we got? We got Misa Estrada versus Eric Chen. Chen, right? Chen.